Hi, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. This is technically my second video, but whatever. Basically I'm starting a YouTube channel just to do it, I guess. I mean, why not? If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So this is going to be the start of a series. I make t-shirts for a business that I'm trying to start up with my family. So we make t-shirts, putting vinyl on them, and so I figured, you know what, why not just talk to whoever's watching while doing it. I don't really expect this to go anywhere, but if it does, it does. If it doesn't, well, then I can look back on this in 20 years and be like, these are my thoughts and opinions on things that happened when I was 15. So, a little introduction, my name is Jade. I live in the Pacific Northwest. I am 15. My birthday's in June, so I'll be 16. This is currently February. What else can I say? Not much. Not a whole lot to know about me. I'm not going to be talking about much political things. In fact, not at all, because I don't really like political things. I figured, why not just talk and hang out? And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It's kind of my version of like car videos or whatever. So my editing capabilities are not great. So I'm gonna try my best. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do some things. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on t-shirts. And just talk, I guess. I don't know what to talk about. Whatever comes into my head. Well, I shouldn't say that. Not whatever comes into my head. There's some things that shouldn't be put on the internet. Anyway, so let's just get started in this, I guess. First thing I'll talk about, I'm a Christian. I'm not going to really dive too much into that. Not yet. I can do another video in the future about being a Christian. I mean, it's a very... Some people don't quite know what it means. They confuse Christianity with other religions. Okay, I'm not sitting over here saying my Hail Marys or thing, whatever. I'll do a future video talking about religion and whatnot. At the same time, this could also be counted as a podcast, I guess. But let's not call it a podcast, please. Let's just not. Okay? Not one of those. I'm not going to be looking at the camera too much because, again, I am doing vinyl. You can't see it, but I have a Cricut machine right here. I have this drawer with stuff in it. This drawer with vinyl. T-shirts are over there on top of the printer, and I'm looking at my computer screen. I was currently designing this. But we are going to make some t-shirts. I just pulled some random ones out, so I'm not quite sure what we're doing, so I'm not going to be making a lot of direct eye contact. I have a heat press back there, and that is my table for all that stuff. You'll see me walking back and forth. You're currently sitting on a candle stand because I don't have a tripod and I don't have a proper camera. And if I'm talking too fast, I'm sorry. I'm not very professional, if we're going to be completely honest. I typically listen to music while I do this kind of thing. I don't know if there's such thing as copyright, so I'm listening with the headphones. I do have music going on, so if you hear me singing randomly, I deeply apologize. But, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and keep my videos roughly 20 minutes long. I feel like that's... If you like what you're watching, I feel like that's a good length. It's not too long. What am I going to do for this one? I already made that. Okay, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This one's got a wolf on it. Actually made this for one of my cousins for Christmas. Not that we've shipped them out yet. And it's February. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. You can see it. Okay, so let me walk you guys through the process of how I make t-shirts. I am 80% sure that there is a far better way to do it. I don't know that way. So I just kind of do what I do and hope for the best. So this is a black t-shirt, and I have dogs. So there's gonna be dog hair on them. Probably not gonna take the camera over there, so I'll just do it here. So basically what I do is I lay it out flat over on the table, and I will then take my yardstick, which I'm not seeing. Where's my yardstick? Oh, I'm blind. I have a basket of laundry here because I'm lazy and every typical teenager, so there's that. If you see stuff on my floor, it's because I have been clearing out my closet and definitely need to clean it. So this is going to be I'm going to do 10 and a half. We're going to do 10. I'm going to do a 10 size t-shirt for this. It'll be 10 inches across. I measure the width. It's currently 9.5, so we're just going to do 10.3. I know, I contradict myself all the time. I'm sorry. Alright, it's attached, flattened, ready to make. It's 8 long. Make. I have a Cricut Express Air 2, I think. So what I do is once you get to this screen, I don't know how to switch it, guys. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm not a tech savvy person. Anyway, you can go back and look at it and pause the screen. There's a mirror button. Make sure you press that if you're doing iron on. Press continue. I use Bluetooth. Then I move it over here. I will say it's very convenient to have my basket of laundry here because it's right there. Alright, and we're doing white, obviously. Wrong drawer. There's my white. And I hang up all my mats over here. I used to use Cricut mats, and then this was given to us for Christmas. It's whatever that is. Okay, if you want to use, I love these mats. Super fun. So I am really glad to have them. They're super sticky, and I like their size, and I like that they're stiff. Cricut mats, not to hate on Cricut or anything, but Cricut mats are kind of flimsy. Not that that's a bad thing, I'm sure. My camera just fell. I might have to, I don't know. I'm still working out. I'm using a candle. I think I already said it, but I'm using a candle holder. Like a candle stick thing. Whatever you put candles on. My brain's not coming on board. This is probably going to be loud. So I don't know if I'm going to cut it or not. So I might have to cut this part. And then, because it might be too loud. I don't know, we'll see. I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. What other nonsense can I say that I'm not, if I don't cut it? Anybody notice, like, this generation? This generation is crazy. Just totally random. Oh my gosh, now I'm saying this knowing I am also technically of the earlier part of this generation. I do a lot of children's care in my church, and recently, I think it was last month, I was helping downstairs with the little kids, and oh my gosh, this generation has zip respect for anybody or anything. And I'm not gonna name names, but there's this one kid. He walked in, and I'm not gonna, because in case they see this, they walked in, and I immediately noticed the Apple Watch on their wrist. And I'm like, okay, emergencies, call parents. I had an Apple Watch, not an Apple Watch, I had a Verizon Samsung-ish watch, because I used to travel back and forth between Indiana and Florida, which is where I previously lived, because my parents were divorced and shared custody and all that stuff. And they gave me one. It didn't have a screen on it, but I could press the button. It could be like, call mom, call dad, call my grandmother. And it didn't have a screen or anything, so it was literally just that. But this kid comes in with like the screen with, you know, the games on it, the camera on it, the flashlight on it. And I'm like, okay, might be a problem. I don't know, maybe, we'll see. And they were fighting over it about an hour and a half into the class, into the time that they were in my care. I wasn't by myself, but the other two girls with me just didn't really do anything. And we had 14 kids in there, all ranging from about 2 to I think 12. Yeah. And so it was very chaotic. We had one kid biting another kid. We had kids yelling and screaming left and right. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And me being the most responsible in there, I'm like, all right, we're done. I've been raised in a very old-fashioned way because I've been raised by my grandmother. And, these kids, you know, I kind of come from, my grandparents who raised me came from the generation where children are seen and not heard. And even then, go to your room or something, go hang out there, leave us adults alone. And I've kind of been raised that way. I wasn't disrespectful, and I feel like yelling and screaming and running around the halls and talking and playing and whatnot, and all the places you're not supposed to, like in the middle of service, it's disrespectful. And so it's frustrating to me when people do that. Anyway, I was pretty much in the class I was teaching, I was handing out corner time, you know. I was like, you're sitting in the corner over there, you're sitting in the chair over there, you're going to sit there and stop talking. I was not having it. I was like, nuh-uh, no. And the biggest problem, I feel like, is because these kids are like, well, you're only a few years older than me, why did I listen to you? I'm like, you really want to see? You want to see how you're going to listen to me? Oh, buddy, I got your mom on speed dial. I don't really, because I have a flip phone, and you don't have speed dial on a flip phone. And I'd have to look their name up on our check-in tablet. But I knew almost all the parents, because this was for an Awanas meeting, and Awanas is after church at 3, and church ends obviously at 12, as most churches do. Do most churches end at 12? I think they do. Anyway, so I was like, whoa, kid, chill out. No, we're not doing this. And I decided, I'm going to call your mom. And they're like, I'm like, yeah. But the problem is I've noticed with the younger ones, they don't care as much. Because the younger kids typically have younger parents, and the younger parents don't enforce these rules. It's just not something society does anymore. You know, kids are willy-nilly on computers and screens and all that stuff. Anyway, I'm not going to really go that deep into that. I don't agree with it, and I'm 15. That's clearly a problem here. Like, the meltdowns over TikTok being banned for less than 24 hours. Just wow. I saw so many videos and whatnot about TikTok's getting banned. It's the end of the world. I'm like, it's a social media platform. YouTube. I use YouTube. I don't have TikTok. I don't care about TikTok. I don't need TikTok. No, I use YouTube Shorts. And if I want like short videos, which I typically do, I'll just sit there and I'll scroll through them sometimes when I'm bored. If I don't have a book, I'm a book reader. I like reading books. Usually romantic-y books. Books are good. And so I was very much put off by how big an uproar there was about TikTok. I mean, I saw some people make videos like, it's not a routine, it's a lifestyle, using that skin tanned audio from like a movie or something or whatever. I saw so many. It was really quite sad to see. I feel like it's most college kids at this point. I remember my dad died back in 21, but before that he was always sucked into TikTok, constantly going through video after video after video. I mean, if he wasn't playing computer games, he was on TikTok or asleep. It was ridiculous. So I don't want anything to do with TikTok. Anyway, I spend my time on YouTube. I like YouTube. There are so many funny people on YouTube. And, you know, I watched these group of YouTubers that I don't think I'm allowed to say their name. They're triplets. They're not the girls. They're guys. And they're like, yeah, we're on TikTok, but we like to use YouTube instead. It's better. Machine is done. Anyway, it's just not it. People can do whatever they please. I like YouTube, not TikTok. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to cut that out or not, as I said previously. I'm hoping not. I'll have to go and rewatch the clip to see. Truly hoping I'm not going to have to. So, now that the printer has cut it out, there's hair on it. I'm going to cut it. I need to have my aunt order. I live with my aunt as well. I live with my grandparents and I live with my aunt. Because my mom walked out of the picture long ago and my dad died in 21 due to COVID. So, my aunt's usually in charge of ordering supplies and whatnot. Let me turn the music down. Here we go. I don't recall this song. You know, I turned off, I had Spotify, like, the special shuffle on, instead of just normal shuffling your playlist. They add, like, other songs into it. But then I was hearing, like, songs, like, these are terrible songs. I'm not a big cursor. I don't curse. And when I say curse, I don't say those bad words, alright? Sure, you might hear me say a couple minor ones here and there, but cursing's frowned upon in my household, so I don't do it. But hearing them, like, throw the F-bomb in there, like, all the time, I'm like, it's a song that children listen to. Why? So anyway, with the Smart Shuffle, I love this song. It's Falling Apart by Michael Schulte. Isn't he German? I don't know. I really like this song by him. So now what I'm doing is I'm peeling away the excess of the vinyl, which I really don't want this to become like a tutorial or anything like that. This is a vlog kind of thing. Is it vlog? Vlog? Yeah. My grandmother called them blogs for a while. I'm like, nope. Blogs are for writing. Vlogs are for recording. Like video. Vlogs. Gotta explain to some of these people. You gotta hand it to the old generation, alright? They're not up to par with today's society. Heck, I'm not up to date with today's What word did I say? On par with today's society. I swear, I have dyslexia of the mouth sometimes. Like a speech impediment. There we go. Recently, I've been like forgetting words. I'm like, what is the word? Why can I not say it? It's probably because I stay up too late. I do stay up pretty late. I'll probably be up late tonight editing this video. But let's see, yesterday I watched the Sonic 3 movie. I know, I'm late to the party. I know. That was so good. Like, I really liked it. The first one, you'll never beat the first one. The second one was eh. I didn't care for the second one as much. It was okay, but it was eh. Especially after watching the third one, I'm like, oh yeah, that was it. But Shadow Man, I hope he didn't die. I'm getting the idea he died. Because he just didn't show up. At the end, I was like, he's gonna show up and he's gonna be part of the Hedgehog family and he's gonna find a new family or whatever. That kind of cheesy stuff. But he didn't. And I'm like, okay. We'll see. And then that pink chick showed up at the very end. I always watch the end scene credits, and if you don't watch the end scene credits, what's wrong with you? No, you always watch the end scene credits. Credit, end scene. Somebody help me, okay? I'm homeschooled, so it's not even like I have the excuse like, well, you're kind of dumbed down because of public school. No. I'm just dumb. No, I'm stupid. Not dumb. There's a difference. If you don't know the difference between dumb and stupid, well, you're both. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I apologize. I have to cut that out. I probably won't. But you know what? Sue me. Don't. You can sue anybody for anything these days, especially in America. Oh boy. Let's move on. This is my least favorite part of the Cricut t-shirt making thing, when I'm having to pull off the excess. Ugh. You know, I could start YouTube with an accent. Would that be lying? That would be lying. But I mean, like KMK does. I can't say her full name. I don't think I'm allowed to mention the YouTubers. Am I allowed to do that? Is that like... I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I probably need to go read like the rules and regulations and all that stuff. Because I just don't know. This is going to take a while. I should have chosen an easier one. You might not be able to see. I don't know if my camera's going to die. And I don't know how long it'll record for. You might not be able to see. Oh my gosh, there we go. You might not be able to see the end product. And if you don't, I apologize. I'll post a short. I'll post a short. If this camera cuts out or whatever, I'll post a short on my YouTube. Well, where else am I gonna post it? Regret my Jason parts. So there's that part. Don't like it at all. Oh, I just missed the garbage can. I'll pick it up later. I say that, but I think you don't know me, but I know me. I probably won't, but it's okay. And I say that because yesterday's is on there, but still. I've been making t-shirts every day for like the past week. Maybe not the past week, maybe it was only the past 4 days. I have time management issues. I don't know, how many shirts do I have? I think I have like 15 shirts. I'll be selling them at my best friend's mom's store. She offered us a place to sell her t-shirts, and I'm super sell our t-shirts. What did I say? I said it. I have dyslexia of the mouth, a speech impediment. I have a speech impediment. I'm sorry if I'm not very entertaining. I'm one person. It's much harder to do YouTube videos if you're just one person and you're not like already famous, or you're not like featuring other people. I'm not featuring other people, and I won't be featuring other people unless my friend comes back over. My best friend comes over to my house and we're like, let's film a YouTube video. But then again, if we do that, then we'll be doing one for our conjoined channel. We want to start a YouTube channel together, like Brock and Golbach. I can't say their names, but if you know who that is, that's their last names. I can't say their names, I don't think. I don't know, I'll have to, are there rules to like YouTube? I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I'm also doing this like by myself. Like only a couple other people know. My friend Connor knows. He might get mad at me for saying his name on there. But he's like, I was texting him this morning, he's like, go do it. I wish I had done it. Because we were talking about I want you guys to tell me in the comments if you're watching this. What is a unrealistic thing or person or place you would want, so a noun, that you want in your future that could be obtained but might seem unrealistic? Let me know. I'm curious. I asked all my friends and they're like, what? I'm like, what do you mean what? When my friend said, no, my cousin said, I want a house, my own house. He said, based on my career choice, it probably won't happen. That's why it's unrealistic. And I'm like, okay, no, that's a good one. A house, that's great. I think he must be a youth pastor. I'm not 100% sure anymore. Maybe. I don't know. I know he really loves getting into the youth ministry. Out of all my cousins, he and I have always been the closest. Our first names rhyme. Older than me. But okay, he's more mature than me too. What can I say? Right? If you heard that noise just a second ago, that's my phone. Make sure you like and subscribe this video, please, because I just want somebody to know, or comment something. It'd be really nice to know that people are watching this. There goes my camera again, my gosh. There. Thank you for watching. I'll leave my Instagram down there so you can head over there. I do like photography and I make pictures with AI and whatnot to use like wallpapers. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'm hoping to post twice a week? Once a week? Once a week is probably more accurate, but I'm not going to promise that because I can't promise that. So thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Again, let me know you watch this, because it'd be really nice, because this is a career that I would love to have. It'd just be wonderful. So thank you ever so much, and I will see you in the next video.